Hey friends, Project Runway, Season 21, Episode 3 dropped. And is Ethan, aka Utica, are they going home? Find out on this episode of Previously On. Hey, welcome back to the Previously On podcast, the show where we remind you why that one scene lives rent free in your head. I'm Will, and I'm joined by my podcast co host in Chaos.
Giovanni, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single episode of Previously On.
Today we are talking about episode 3. The designers are back in fashion houses. And at this point, I'm already over the fashion houses. I want these designers to be competing individual.
I thought it was cute at first. I was like, okay, first episode is cute. The whole drama of like, oh, now you can switch a member of your house. I thought that was a nice drama. I was like, okay, cute. It works for 2 episodes. Let these bitches design on their own. I want to see them just go balls to the wall with their own style. Because I feel like when you're in a group, you're kind of restricted to make sure that you are all cohesive. When you're
Yeah,
by yourself, you can do whatever you want.
yeah,
So I need them to stop with these damn group challenges and let them do some solo designs.
I know. Obviously, I mean, they keep saying new house, new rules, so that's probably why like they're sticking to like the fashion houses, and that's something different because for me, like I've watched majority of all of the seasons of Project Runway, and this is the first time we've had like team challenges like back to back like this, and so
Hmm.
like that they're still in like fashion houses without them getting like individual challenges. So I'm wondering how this is all going to play out.
I don't know. Honestly, it's kind of giving me like All Stars 1 vibes a little bit,
Hmm.
a little bit.
Synergy.
So I hope they start bringing them up a little bit. Just because again, like I said, I want to see I want to see what they can really do without
Right.
the restrictions of having to rely on their partners to make a collection.
I
But we'll
agree.
see how the season plays out.
So let us get into the episode. All right. So Casey, she was eliminated in episode 1, which technically was episode 2 because how this season is doing is that we don't know who gets eliminated until the beginning of
I
the
hate it.
next episode,
I hate
which
it.
hate it.
Hate it. Like, why are you making us wait to see who got eliminated? That makes no sense to me.
Right. And so last episode we saw that Angelo, Alex, and VJ were in the bottom 3. And so this episode we find out that Alex gets eliminated. So we have Casey eliminated in episode 1, and then we have Alex eliminated in episode 2. Are you upset that these two designers are gone?
The first one, no. I likes a little bit just because I was interested to see what she would do in the future, and how she would incorporate her heritage into her designs. I know we got to see a little bit in episode three, two, episode two. But unfortunately, it was not a good look. So I was hoping to see her redeem herself, and I'm a little upset that we won't be able to see that, at least on the show.
I mean, yes or no? I, I, I don't know. For some reason, I didn't really get Alex in the first 2 episodes for me to be like that. You wowed me, so I'm not too upset that her or Casey is gone in terms of like the overall competition. I felt like both of them kind of faded into the background. Casey
Oh
has no
no, fully.
excuse because she was on season 19, so she really has no excuse. And then she got eliminated the second time, the first one being out. So again, it's like, girl, like you've already been here already. And then Alex, that kimono outfit was bad, so she needed to go.
It was. Yeah, I mean, you're right. It was just I was kind of I Casey, I didn't really care about. Alex, I just wanted to see more of her. I don't know. Did she
I
wow
mean,
me?
that's
No, but I was interested to see a little bit more.
fair point. So that means we still have Ethan, Angelo, Antonio, Bologna, Jesus, Joan, Joseph McCrae, one word, Madeline, Chen, and VJ. Now, for this episode, the teams are broken up into 2. We have the House of Jesus and the House of Ethan. Now, the reason why Ethan and Jesus are the 2 founders of the house is because Ethan and Jesus won the first 2 episodes. And so they got to choose their house. So the House of Jesus consists obviously of Jesus, VJ, Bologna, Madeline, and his brother, Antonio. And then the house of Ethan is Yuchen, Angelo, Joan, and Joseph McCrae. So, based on these 2 houses, which house would you have wanted to be on?
Ethan, just because I feel like their particular styles are more my aesthetic. Like for me, it's more streetwear, more urban, but like
Mhm.
with a twist. So that's why I would prefer that house. Nothing wrong with the other house. It's just that the designers in Ethan's house were more my style.
Okay, I can see that. Right, obviously, I love Joseph McCrae's like
Yes,
style because what he's wearing
yes.
in this photo right here, love it. I want the whole entire outfit. I live for like some wide leg pants, and I live for brown. Obviously, I'm wearing brown today, but like I love like Joseph McCrae's style. He has this like I don't know, a stacked beanie that I want. The
It's
green one that he
yeah, yeah,
wears
yes,
like
yes,
at his
yes,
confessional. I want
yes.
it.
Honestly, I've wanted like pretty much every single outfit he's worn on Project Runway so far. And I'm pretty sure he's like probably created all of them, which is amazing. But I want every single one of them. I think he's an amazing designer.
I love his style. But even though I love Joseph McCrae's style, I would actually want to be on the House of Jesus. And the reason why is because they are excellent tailors. And so
Okay, fair enough.
Jesus and Antonio, even though the judges so far have not been wild with Antonio, but they both can sew like really
Hmm.
well.
Hmm.
Yes, and then Madeline with her geometrical shapes. So far, she's been doing like some really cool, like fashion forward, like cutouts and designs in her look. I love that. VJ is the only one on that look in which I'm like, I'm not really sold, right? Because I'm like, I didn't like that dress that VJ made the last episode. It's like a no ma'am for me. And then Melania, I love Melania. Like, I like her style too. She's very edgy as well.
Okay, I can see that.
Okay. So for this episode, the teams had to take what some would consider boring materials and make them brilliant. So the designers meet Heidi and Christian on the main stage on the runway, and they have 3 bags of fabric that they need to choose from. But they don't know. It's just labeled 1, 2, and 3. And so the house of Jesus goes first because Ethan was able to choose his team first. So then Jesus, by all fairness, gets to choose the fabric. So he chooses number 2 and he gets wool. So when you think of wool, it can teeter on boring really fast. And it can
Hmm.
also teeter on like matronly.
Yep, yep. It's definitely not a material I would have like gone for if I had the choice.
And then Ethan, he chooses number 2. And number 2, that team gets denim. Now, I don't necessarily think that denim is boring. I
I
actually
love
don't
denim.
I don't find denim being boring, but apparently Heidi was like denim is boring.
I don't think so. I think it can be, and I think for the in general, I think usually yes, because jeans are pretty boring, honestly, and pretty much anything that's done with denim in terms of like mass production is pretty boring. Honestly, it's either like a denim jeans or like a denim jacket. But I think when it's used properly, I think it can make some really great designs. It can be difficult to work with, but some of my favorite looks by designers have been denim. Some of my like I love denim, not like Britney and Justin denim, but like more like edgy streetwear kind of denim.
Okay, I can see that. I didn't necessarily agree with Heidi saying that denim was boring or like taking denim from being boring to like brilliant. Wool, yes, I can honestly say that I think wool is a really boring
Mhm.
fabric. And so for me, when I saw that Jesus's team got wool, I was like, ooh, that's really boring. So like, and it's also very heavy. It's really hard to make like wool light because it's like an outerwear fabric. If you think about it, right? Like coats, sweaters. And so that's when I think of like wool. Denim, you can make denim a little light. I don't think denim is as heavy as wool. So I thought House of Ethan had the upper hand in that.
Mm, I don't know. I mean, Lord, I think it depends on the denim, like the denim fabric specifically, because I've seen like really light denim that is very easy to like work with and manipulate, but I've also like seen like really heavy denim that is very rigid and very difficult to shape.
Okay. So
Yeah, I don't
if you
know.
had to choose, what was you choosing? Denim or you
Oh,
choosing wool?
denim.
Yeah, I
Just
agree.
because I
I
feel
think
like it creatively, I feel like I can do more with denim than with wool.
yeah. Okay. So we see in the back in the workroom when the teams are just going over how to make their looks cohesive. The house of Jesus is thinking about the Catalina flower or Catalia flower. I forget which one, but it is the national flower from Colombia. And the reason why is because Sofia Vergara is the guest judge. And so he was like, oh, like, let's just make it after the flower. So they want to make their looks pretty much fit around the flower. Now, Jesus and Antonio are like 100% like, let's do it. And that's it. You know, Jesus. Jesus is very strong. He's like, it's his way or the highway. You know, his brother is going to. You know his brother is going to be with him 100%. Everyone else is confused. They have no idea what the flower is. VJ is like, what the hell is a catalea? She don't know. She's like, I need inspiration. Somebody tell me. Jesus is like, what do you mean? Oh my God, I don't know why I picked VJ on my team because she's going to be a mess. And it's going to be some drama. Now, I agree with VJ. Listen, if I don't know what the inspiration of the design is, I'm not inspired.
No, fully. Like if no, I fully agree with VJ. I think they should have picked something that they all knew exactly what it was, something that they could all get inspiration from. Like I fully agreed with VJ, but I feel like this is the third time that they've done that. So I wasn't really surprised. Like it's just like, oh, well, I choose what we're gonna design, or like what the inspiration should be, and you're all just gonna follow that.
Yes. And then for the House of Ethan, or should I say the House of Utica, because Utica came through for this episode. They got denim, but Utica decided that they're going to do showstoppers. And everyone needs to have a wow piece, and that they are going to tie everything together with fringe. Now, no shade. I think Ethan is an amazing designer. So far, he has done two amazing looks in episode 1 and episode 2. We said, and we did our first episode of Project Runway, we said that Ethan's drag persona is going to bring him down. It is going to be his Achilles heel. And showstopper, because he lives in a world of drag, that was not a good idea.
No, at all.
I'm like, these people don't know. And then fringe is still boring. Like, it's going to be a lot for you to make fringe for, yes, no, but you
Well,
got to think about
okay,
it. Like, denim
okay.
fringe. Like, what's so brilliant about a denim
No,
look
no,
that has fringe and frayed edges?
no. As soon as you said that, I'm like, wait, no. When you think denim to make it interesting, you think fringe. Literally,
Yeah,
what popped up in my head as soon as you said that was a quote from Devil Wears Prada. What is it? Flowers for spring, groundbreaking.
correct. It's the same thing. Denim fringe, like frayed edges,
Yeah.
distress. Everybody knows that that's exactly what you think about when you think of denim.
Mhm.
So just know he is foreshadowing that maybe the House of Ethan is not going to do well.
I mean, this about
So,
time.
I know. Let's get into the looks.
No shade. It's
So,
just, it makes good TV.
yes. So, from the House of Jesus, we have Antonio's first. What did you think?
I absolutely love this. I love the structure of it. I love how you can tell like it was actually inspired by a flower. For me, it was surround sound.
You know, no shade. I have to give it surround sound as well. Like,
Yeah.
I was not expecting me to like this, but I really enjoy it. And I think he really touched upon like the flower the most out of all the looks. The only thing I
Like
would
he literally
agree.
had a flower.
Yes, the only thing what I would have changed is that I feel like he should have just cinched her waist in a little bit more.
Hmm.
And so Law's critique was that he should have cut the flower where it ruffled at like a certain length so that it snatched her waist. And I think if he would have done that, this look would have been amazing.
I mean, yes, my thing would have been if he had just raised a little shoulder moment just a little bit higher. Just a little bit higher. So it'd be more angular.
Oh, so like asymmetric.
Yeah.
Okay,
But it's literally like small things because this look is amazing. It's just us
it
being
really
nitpicky.
is. Yes. And then next we have Melania. What did you think?
I thought Ronnie Mott for sure. I love this. I would wear the shit out of this. I need this. I want this. I love the little like what do you call it? I don't even know what to call it. Or like
It's not a
coattails. I don't
shawl.
even know what to call.
It's a neck. That's the neck piece. That
I
really
know,
is
but
the
like
collar. That's the
I
collar.
know, but like okay. I mean, I love this. I love this. I want this. Can I put it into it? No, but I still want it.
I gave I gave Belani a surround sound. I thought this was really great. I love the peplum. I'm a sucker for like a great pantsuit. I thought it was very interesting. I've never seen that collar piece before, like go all the way from the top and then hang all the way down like a shawl. I thought that was very interesting. This to me was very fashion forward. And so I love that it came from Melania because she was picked last. And they was counting her out, and then she pulled this out.
We love an underdog. But also, this kind of honestly kind of reminds me of in the best way possible, Sailor Moon. Like with her like ponytails and the way like it goes all the way down. Is it Sailor Moon?
Okay, it is Sailor Moon, yes.
Yeah. Okay. I've never watched it. I've just seen pictures of Sailor Moon.
Okay, moving on that note. Then we have VJ. What did you think of VJ's look?
Low volume. I like it. I like it. But when you compare it to Belania and Antonio, it's just a little plain. I think it's a cute look. I love the cutouts. I love the shape. I love the flap that's going all the way down. I just think it's a little on the, I don't want to say boring because it's not, but I think it's just a little more plain or basic than the other two. But it's not bad. I really do like the look.
Hmm. I put it on mute. It's just something about VJ's aesthetic that I'm just not a fan of. It's just there for me. Like out of all of the looks, this one to me was just I feel like it was an afterthought. I don't know, I didn't feel anything different from it.
Ooh.
I don't know. I didn't like the when she walked in it, I didn't like that the cutouts it like drooped in the front.
I
I didn't
really
like
like
that.
the cutouts. That's my favorite part.
She has nice legs though. Like really
Yeah,
great
I mean,
legs.
yeah, but that's not um that has nothing to do with BJ. That's just the model.
Yeah, but like I think that's why if the model didn't have great legs,
Oh, fair enough.
I don't think you would like that look.
Fair enough.
Yeah, because the model's legs, you have to have gritty legs. You have
I
to
mean,
have like
yes.
amazing
I
legs
mean,
in order
yes.
for you to do this. And so me, I'm just like, other than the cutouts, there's not a wow moment.
Fair enough.
Considering that we saw, Antonio's look, right? We saw Bologna's look, and they both have wool fabric, and those are both like wow moments. And then we have this wool look, and it's like, okay,
Again, I like it, but compared to the other two, it's definitely more on the generic side. Or I don't
yes,
even know. I don't even know if generic is the word for it. I don't even know what the hell I'm trying to say. But it does not
pedestrian.
compare to the other two. It is way more pedestrian. Yes, that's what the word I was looking for. Thank you.
Pedestrian, yes. And then speaking of pedestrian, and I love Madeline. I think she's great. But we have Madeline. What did you think?
Low volume. The reason for that is I love the color. I actually adore this color. I love a dramatic color. The rest of it is like forgettable. But the collar I absolutely adore.
I put this on mute too. I just wasn't. This also didn't wow me, and I know, like, I don't. For some reason, obviously, we need to go from the criteria was going from like boring to brilliant.
Mhm.
Now, is VJ and Madeline's look bad? No, but I was expecting innovation, right? I was
Okay.
expecting you to take the wool fabric and do something, manipulate it, really do something totally different. Yeah, VJ tried with the cutouts, but I don't think the cutouts was very like flattering. Madeline, on the other hand, played it really safe. And so the great thing about this is the collar. That's very interesting. And then the cutout in the middle. That's also very interesting with the ballooned sort of sleeves. And so there's parts of both looks that you can say, okay, they were strategic, they were intentional, but I feel like when you put them as in the whole like group, these two looks were like meh.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I do like, well, this one I really don't like that much. I like VJ's look way more. But yes, definitely compared to the rest of the house, these are the ones that are these are the looks you sent first.
Right. And then last but not least, we have Jesus. What did you think?
Surround sound. I love this. I love the dramatic color. I love how it goes all the way down. I love the ruffles on it. This obviously, hi, the brothers. I think this second to Antonio is the one that you could tell was inspired by Flower the most. Second to Antonio.
Agree. Agree. I also gave this a round sound. See, again, right? You have Antonio, you have Melania, and you have Jesus. And they took the wool fabric and they made it an exceptional concept, design, execution. It was something different and it wowed me. Now, somebody might like hear this and be like, oh, see this and be like, no, this is a regular wool coat. Yes and no. This coat still felt light,
Where
and
can I
that's
buy
hard
this
to do.
coat?
Yes, right? It felt light, and that's hard to do with wool.
Hmm.
It felt different with the ruffles, and baby, that shit is sewed amazingly.
Hmm. Absolutely. And I think the model sold it very well.
Like, baby, that coat is everything. It's
Yes, I
like,
need it.
when can we have the coat? Now, we see that this team worked well together. I think it's no like it's no Jesus is a really great leader. It's not a shocker to me that Jesus can rally up his team and get them together. Now his methods may be a little unconventional and people may not like it.
Listen, he gets the job done. He gets the job done. He gets them
Yeah,
together.
but like to what extent though? Like people have to like you.
Not if you're competing for how much money again? I forgot. But for a lot of money. Bro, I don't need them to like me. I just need them to like listen to me.
I mean, he's not really well liked, and also he doesn't care if they listen to him. He's going to say it regardless, so it really doesn't matter.
Yeah. No. Like they're not there to make friends.
Yes. So we see what happens when you have a leader and the leader rallies the troops. Now we're going to go to the house of Ethan, and there's going to be some really different distinctions within that group. And we can see that this group, there's no shade, and spoiler, obviously the house of Ethan is in the bottom, but we can see why. And we're going to talk about why. All right. So up first, we have Joseph McCrae from the house of Ethan. What did you think?
This was a volume up. I love the structure. I love the silhouette. I love the deep V cut on the chest. I love how big this is, but it doesn't swallow the model.
True. I gave this a round sound. Bitch, when I tell you when Joseph McCrae's look came around the corner and that bitch started walking, I was like, oh my God, Joseph McCrae. And also, I'm going to give him so much credit, is because, again, I knew exactly who this look was when it came down the runway.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he, more than anyone so far in this season, you instantly know his looks. Like they don't even have to say his name. You know exactly who it is. And I love that about him. He's so unapologetically himself when it comes to his style and he sticks to it, and I love that about him.
Listen, Joseph McCrae, you better bitch. Okay? Listen,
Not you bringing you better bitch over to the other podcast.
I'm
Okay.
bringing you better bitch over to the previously on. I have to because
Okay.
listen, Joseph McCrae, you better bitch, and this is everything. This is denim. And you know how hard it is to get balloon sleeves and a denim look.
Yes, bitch. Yes, I do.
Like, and the like you said, it does not swallow her up. This is well made. It almost looks like she has a camel toe, so you have to like exclude that, but like a little bit. It gives her a little bit, but other than that, it's an amazing look.
Yes, funny. I love this.
And there's one thing that I want you to notice is he was smart. He said that bitch talking about fringe. I ain't putting fringe on this shit.
No, I know.
He said,
Um,
"What we not gonna do?
but
We
it's
not
also
putting
like
fringe on this."
I don't know where the fridge would go. Like where? It would absolutely ruin the look.
Exactly. And so Joseph
Like it,
McCrae was very
yeah,
smart. He
yeah.
said, I'm not doing that. And then,
Ooh.
okay, so next
Speaking
up
of
we had
French, though,
Joan. Right. Speaking of fringe, what did you think of Joan's look?
I there's certain aspects of this I enjoy. It's just a headpiece. That's it. So I live for this headpiece. I love the structure of it. I love how it's kind of avant-garde. It reminds me of Gaga circa 2009. The rest I don't like at all. Mute. And then literally the only reason it's not low volume. No, no, sorry. The only reason it's not turn off, it's because the headpiece. That's it. That's the only thing that saved it for me.
Listen, I'm going to give you some tea about Joan's look. So, Joan did two sketches for the team.
Uh-huh.
And this is the look that Utica chose to go with. It's way outside of Joan's comfort zone. This wasn't what Joan was really comfortable in doing. But because the team, aka Utica, chose this look to go with, Joan went along with it. And so you can see, based on the look, that this is not Joan's design aesthetic. And I gave this a turn off because it's a lot that's happening in the look. You have that headpiece, you have all that fringe, and then you have it distressed. Who's wearing this?
You-
Like the whole
That's why the bitch
idea,
chose it.
yeah, like one of the main like I guess the draws to this challenge was that Sofia Vergara is going to wear the winning look. Sophia isn't
Okay,
wearing this.
no,
Like what? And so I felt bad for Joan because yes, she was a team player, but she should have stuck to her guns and said, "Unfortunately, I don't really like this look. This is my least favorite out of the two. I need to. This is a competition. Yes, I need to make sure that I put my best foot forward." I know.
I'm not even saying. Never mind.
Next up, we have Yu Chen. And before you do, again, I'm going to give you some context on this look as well. So this was the look that Yu Chen made in 6 hours, the second day of the challenge, because the first dress he made did not work, and it was a hot mess. So this one he just turned out in 6 hours. So what do you think?
Low volume. No, mute, mute, mute. I think it's well put together. It's cute. It's just nothing interesting. That's it. Like it's a cute look. It looks great on the model. It just doesn't wow me at all, especially compared to some of the other looks that people made. But him having a lot less time, technically, I guess, to say to construct this one look makes sense as to why this was the end result.
I gave this a turn off. I didn't like this at all. I didn't like this look at all. I have high expectations for Yu Chen, and this was not good. Even though he made it in 6 hours, okay, I give him credit for that piece. But at the same time, it's like, again, y'all let Utica, y'all bulldoze y'all into making looks that y'all wasn't comfortable with, and here's the outcome.
Y'all need to stick up for yourselves.
Like, this is y'all did. Y'all let Utica run y'all design to the ground, and at the end of the day, this is the look y'all got.
They learned their lesson after 2 episodes.
I hope so.
Don't listen to her.
Or like,
She's great at herself. She's great at making looks for designs that fit her aesthetic and delivering her vision. But when it comes to being a team captain,
and speaking of choices, we have Antonio. What did you think of Antonio's look? Why did I say
I
Antonio? This is Angelo. What is
was
wrong with
about to say
it's Antonio? It's like Angelo's look. What
I
did you
hate
think?
this. I fucking hate. I'm sorry, Angelo. Like, listen, you're still daddy at the end of the day, but this is I'm bringing the other podcast here. This is no fucking man.
No.
No,
I mean, it
no.
is a no, ma'am. Like, it really is a no fucking
Yeah.
ma'am. Yes. But in terms of this will be, this is a turn
This
off.
is a smash the TV. This is a smash the TV.
Oh my God, this is like smash the
Hmm.
TV. This is smash the television. You were absolutely right. This look is bad. And
It is.
again, he wanted to
I
do
feel like
something different.
he would have killed this challenge had he done what he's good at. He is a streetwear designer. He was given denim. Let him do what he does best. Why would you choose? Why would you make him go outside of his comfort zone? That makes no sense.
I don't think anybody made Angelo go
Well,
outside of.
you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think,
like yes, nobody held a gun to his head and was like, "Do
yeah,
this," but like he should have just stuck to his guns and just done something that like fit his style.
yeah, yeah, I agree. And then last but not least, we have Ethan from the House of Ethan. What did you think?
And this was a mute. I appreciate what he was trying to do with the structure. I think it's a great like wow factor, but the rest of the dress is pretty boring to me, honestly.
This is a turnoff. This look is hideous.
My
She
dress.
looks like she looks like a vagina. Like when Law said that, I could not like not think of it now. It is a cervix, and she's dilating, and the baby is crowning and coming out. It is uneven hems. The distress looks horrible. This is so bad.
Tell us how you really feel.
Like, this is hideous.
No,
This is bad.
actually, for me, the only thing I like about it is the headpiece, shoulder moment. I don't know how to call it, the arch. That's the only thing I like about it. The rest is,
It was bad. This is a bad look. These looks for the House of
it's
Ethan, they were
okay.
not.
No, as a house, as a collection, maybe no. And the Wintour is crying right now.
Like these looks were not good, and you can tell like they were all over the place when Christian was going through the walkthrough with them. Like they were lost. It was bad. It was bad.
It was really bad. They need to stop making Ethan really bad.
This is true. But we have winners. So the House of Jesus was the winner. Obviously, it made sense. And the top three looks were Jesus, Antonio, and Melania, with Melania actually winning the challenge. So, did you agree?
Love that for her. It's a fantastic look. Again, I want it. I would wear it. I would have given it to Antonio just
Hmm.
because of that flower. Great look. Still deserving. Personal preference. What would we give next to Antonio?
Okay. I think Melania won the challenge. I agree with her winning the challenge. I thought out of the three looks, she was more fashion forward. She took it
Yes,
from like boring to brilliant. I think this is so exciting. It's interesting. I'm like, this is such a great look.
it is. Again, I want it. I want to wear it. Uh,
You always want to wear this
but
stuff.
I do. I do. How do you volunteer to be a model? I need to know
I
or
mean, Project
something.
Runway is very inclusive, so
I
you
know.
can.
I've seen, yeah, I know. That's what I'm asking, girl. Like somebody get me in contact next season, please.
Casting. Casting.
That's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. It is. It is a lot of work. It is. But hey, and then we have bottoms. So the bottom was the health of Ethan. Now, the bottom three looks are Ethan, Angelo, and Joan. And like we said earlier, we don't know who's going home because
It's
this Project
Angela.
Runway is doing something totally different. We don't know
Girl, it's gonna
until
be
episode
Angela.
4.
It's gonna be Angela.
You think so? I don't know.
Girl, look at
It
the
may
dress. It should be
it,
Angela.
it may be Joan.
Look at girl. Do you really think Joan should go home over Angela for these looks?
I don't, but you never know. Hers is a lot. They may send all three of them home.
Ooh, that'd be a gag. That would be a gag.
They may send all three of them home. So you never know. But I do agree. Like, okay, let's use this. I'll use this example. If we did not know who is attached to these looks, which look would you automatically send packing? Okay. So then, yeah. So then Angelo is going home next.
Yeah, middle.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I do want to give somebody a shout out. I want to give the account Project Runway Freeform fans a shout out because I was able to take some of the looks from their like Instagram. So shout out for that. So I wanted to just give them credit because they came in clutch so that I can make this deck possible for the episode. So shout out to them. And they also followed us today too. So thank you for following us on the No Ma'am podcast. Hopefully you can follow the previously on podcast too. So just so you know. All right. So, friends, if you enjoyed episode 3 of Project Runway season 21, then great. If you laughed, if you nodded, or if you yelled same at any point, go ahead and hit that follow button, leave us a review, and share this episode with your favorite TV junkie. Until next time, friends. Bye.